to do. Welcome back to ACI 2. We are on our very final review class. Today is the 11th of July 2024. Yeah, we are going to set our motivation and make whatever we are doing right now here much bigger and extraordinary. So it seems that the light is on Jaslyn. I don't know why. Yeah. So would you like to lead us? Yeah.
To do the
Anyway,
meditation.
if you, yeah, you can do up to you. You meditation or you just do the mandala and
Okay, come.
any way you feel comfortable with. Okay, just relax. The floor is yours.
Okay, come. Let's do offering the mandala. Okay, in the meditations. Okay, so let's because we need to calm ourselves down and starts with the lessons. Okay, come sit in front of the chair and then close your eyes and bring your mind to your breath and start counting from 1 to 10. Out breath and in breath, count as 1 and do it till 10. Now, bring in a holy guide who is the manifestations of the ultimate love, ultimate compassion, ultimate wisdoms. You're seeing him appearing as your mind is thinking of him. He is the amazing guide here tonight for us to help us through our final lessons. And he's so amazing, and we would like to offer him the mandala. Here is a great earth filled with the smell of incense, covered with a blanket of flowers, the great mountain, the four continents, wearing the jewel of the sun and moon. In my mind, I make them the paradise of a Buddha and offer it all to you. By this deed, may every living being experience the pure world. Idam Guru Ratna Mandalakam Niyatayami. I go for refuge to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha until I achieve enlightenment. By the power of the goodness that I do in giving and the rest, may I reach Buddhahood for the sake of every living being. I go for refuge to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha until I achieve enlightenment. By the power of the goodness that I do in giving and the rest, may I reach Buddhahood for the sake of every living being. I go for refuge to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha until I achieve enlightenment. By the power of the goodness that I do in studying, in serving, and giving, and the rest, I will be the Buddha for every living being. Now, bring your mind back and we'll start with our class today.
Thank you, Jaslyn. What a beautiful opening. and setting our motivation. You have the flair to become a teacher. Okay, very clear voice, very clear instructions, very calm, very good vibe.
Teacher Rach, I'm following yours because we have attended 10 lessons, so we are thinking that, wow, you actually gave her a template for the meditation.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, but you come from your heart, right? Come from your heart. Okay, thank you so much. Let's move on to, we are going to start with question 10. Let me see. Hi, Ellen. Ellen is here. Good to see you back.
Hi.
Ellen,
Yes, teacher.
yeah. Will you be submitting your paper together with all of us?
Probably.
Yay. Okay, Jayu, don't forget the deadline has been extended, yeah?
Extended.
Okay, so your time.
It went to
Extended.
15.
Thanks to Sister Jesslyn. So the date has
No,
been
no,
moved to,
I got to finish it before 50 because I'm going to India.
oh,
Yeah.
going to
So
India? Spiritual?
yes,
Spiritual?
yes. Pilgrimage
Wow,
going
incredible.
for 3 to 11.
Wow,
Okay.
incredible. Great. Share with us after that when you come back, all right?
Okay. I mean, I got to finish. I mean, I hope to finish it before August lah.
You can do it with everybody's power to do
Now
together.
still got 1 more month. Not say 1 more month. Still got 3 more weeks.
Jaya. Okay, so let's plant the seeds now for that day. So question 10, Rache, she is not here. So 10 and 11. 11 is Zain. Anybody want to do question 10 for Rache and 11 for Zain? Let's look at question 10. Question 10. If you can do, you can just feel free to help.
Okay, I do question 10.
Okay, great.
Okay, what does individual analysis mean here?
Hmm.
Individual analysis here refer to a person realization of the various individual details of the four realized truths, misnamed by some people as the Four Noble Truths, after the direct perception of emptiness. So saw Tangkok. Okay, according to Geshe Michael, this individual analysis, they got 16 aspects. That means from the four ayah truth, every truth got 4 aspects. That means the truth of suffering, truth of origin of the suffering, and truth of cessation, or truth of the path to get out of the cessation. Okay, so inside there I think is Geshe Michael never really touch on more, but you can see always in our classes, he will highlight on those things like impermanence. Inside after the direct perception of emptiness, you will see something like, oh, that is the emptiness. What is the emptiness mean? And you know, the best thing I always like to hear is, you will assign a planet for you, for your future. You will be the Buddha in charge of the planet. That is the one I like. Yeah, very amazing, all the 16 aspects. And then another one is, after you see direct perception emptiness, you will guarantee you have best teacher follow you for the 7 life, if let's say 7 life. And until 16 years old, you will realize what are the things that you have gone through. It's very amazing. Okay, thanks.
I have a question, Teacher Raymond. You mentioned about the planet. We are assigned a planet now.
Okay.
How do I know about that? Is it Buddha come and tell me?
Oh, it's not. Because once you through the direct perception of emptiness, the 20 minutes you come out, you realize you got that kind of superpower because of the good seed of seeing the direct emptiness, direct perception of emptiness. You can see the future, what you are going to be, and what is your duty. And you know all the sutra, according to Geshe Michael, 200 over 1,000 of the sutra, all the amazing story inside there, the detail there, they are all true. Even the statue, the image, all also is true. Yeah, he say, just like you know what is going to happen within the one day, after the direct perception of emptiness, one day you have all this in with you. That's the reason why people after direct perception of emptiness, they want to find something to remind them of this, seeing this direct emptiness. So they always go and look for the diamond. Okay, that's what I can tell.
That's very good. But teacher Rima, I got another question. Yeah. So do we see Buddha on during the direct perception of emptiness?
Yes. You meet the Buddha, but you meet the Buddha of the core of the Buddha, the emptiness of the Buddha.
Okay, good. So we actually meet the Dhammakaya. It's not that you're meeting a Buddha outside there. You're seeing one of the bodies of the Buddha, or one of the parts. We can four parts or four bodies. You are actually seeing Dhammakaya, the emptiness, the essence body of the Buddha. Great.
Yes, correct.
Okay, thank you. Very deep explanation. Very good. So next question is 12, right? Question 12. No, just now is question 10. Now it's 11. Am I right? Yeah. Does anybody want to take this question? 11. What is that, question 11? Let's see.
I will continue with the question 11. Okay.
Yeah, please,
Yes.
Emerald.
So the question is, describe the difference in this school, Mayamika, Yatantrika, between Nirvana with something left over and Nirvana with nothing left over. So in this school, Nirvana with something left over means that you still have you already achieved Nirvana, but still have a body, and the body that exist because impure karma we did in the past. And Nirvana with nothing left over means that you have achieved Nirvana and no longer get any body anymore. Don't have a body anymore. Yes.
So teacher Emerald,
Yes.
so if I see emptiness now, if in this life, can I see emptiness directly in this life? So do I achieve Nirvana that time? Am I achieving Nirvana when I see emptiness directly?
I think it's still not. Because when because to achieve Nirvana, sees emptiness directly, just one of a step to reach the Nirvana. Because when you reach the Nirvana, you have you eliminate on like impure karma, eliminate mental affliction, no more mental afflictions anymore. And of course, to achieve Nirvana, need to extraordinary training in wisdom. Also to also to have an extraordinary in morality and concentration. And also because when you see emptiness directly, but just 20 minutes within that to perceive emptiness directly, and after that time, about that time, you will be out of that statement, and you still see everything come from their own side, but you just don't believe it is still it exists from their own side. So we need to have a long practice, training, have a strong familiar with that, make a habit to of the path of seeing. So the total features to take you to Nirvana. So your questions is about just see emptiness directly, still not. Yes.
Very good. Thank you. So let me see, the next question is, oh, it's also you, Emerald. Yeah, question 12. Yeah.
So the
What is
question
the
12.
questions? Yes.
So the question is, there is a kind of nirvana called nirvana which does not stay. And what is the meaning of the phrase "does not state"? So the answer is, in the context, "does not stay" describes the nirvana of the total enlightenment being, who stays neither in the extreme of cyclic life where we are now, and nor in the stream of peace, which refer to the nirvana of the lower way, the Hinayana, where a person has eliminated their mental afflictions forever, but not attained total enlightenment. So for this answer, I think that I understand that. For lower way, people still in the samsara, and in the extreme of peace, I think that that's a formless realm, and they got high statement in peace, but when they use all of karmas, good karmas, they still go to the hell. So they not really be out of the samsara, but nirvana does not stay, mean that get the total enlightenment already, so don't have any so no more samsara, or no more return to
Teacher, I have a question. Yeah. I am a bit confused when I hear that you say, I don't know whether I get it correct or not. You say, I reach nirvana, and then I use up my good seeds, and then I fall to the lower realm. Is that what you say? Something about using up all my good seeds. You mentioned about that.
Yes. So I think that do not stay mentioned to the total is really important.
Okay. That means that if I reach the nirvana, you mean this nirvana, I can use up my seeds and then I go back to samsara? Is that what you mean?
Sorry, can you repeat your question again, please?
Okay, if I'm already in nirvana, right? I reach nirvana and I use up all my good seeds. and then I will go back to samsara. Is that what you mean?
No, not really. I mean that in lower way they see they see an emptiness directly. Uh, or they can get to some higher realms, some beings refer to higher realms, and they
Okay.
go into like a formless realm. So still in samsara, but I mean that
Yes.
do not
They are
stay
still
for
in
me that
samsara.
no more
Yeah.
samsara.
Okay, so your what about when you talk about those like listener and self-made Buddhas, are there nirvana, this nirvana that does not stay?
I think they know listeners and self-made Buddha still not this not even they still not reach to nirvana which do not state,
Okay,
because
very good.
yeah we to do not state we need to in greater way also help other beings, not just for ourselves.
Okay, thank you, Emerald. Very clear. I hope I don't put you sweating. Okay.
Thank you. Strange.
Yeah, but in this type of discussion, actually, it's very useful. Yeah, make us sometimes think. Some we think, oh, we understand. Oh, what is that? Yeah. Okay. So nirvana does not stay. Yes, Raymond. Raymond want to ask a question.
Yeah. I think always we got confused because of lower scope is scared of the lower three realm. And actually, listener is in the medium scope. But they are in the lower nirvana. So we always confused about that.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. We always confuse that. Yeah, they reach the lower nirvana. If you still want to use the same word nirvana, then you have the higher nirvana, which is the middle way, like Emerald say. Then the lower nirvana will be the one in the medium scope. Yeah. That's why they get confused. Where is it? Sometimes they're lower, sometimes they're higher. Where are they? Okay, good question. The next one, whose question is that? Angela, she's not here. The next question will be question 13. Is there anybody want to do question 13?
I will do, because remember last week Angela says that she will send to me. So this is a question to me.
Okay. So on behalf of Angela.
Describe the three main parts of the method for achieving nirvana. Okay, so it is very clear over here. Being a master of the extraordinary training wisdom. So this is where we must really understand the pen itself. And the second one, which is assure that this extraordinary training is imbued with a mastery of the first two of the extraordinary training on morality and meditative concentrations. So this area, that time teacher did mention that we must actually be kind. This will help us in our meditations to see emptiness directly. Okay. And the third one, which is become extremely familiar with the realizations of emptiness, which you have already had, referring especially to those you had on the path of seeing. So this is this one means that you have actually seen you have the direct realizations of emptiness. Okay. Then after you actually get without a direct perception. Okay, no, that is my own writing.
You can add if you need to. It's okay. You're fine. Yeah. Any addition, explanation?
Because this one is mainly talking about the three items, so I think it is very clear over there. These are the three main things that we need to actually follow to achieve the nirvana. So from the A and B, right, you did mention that time, this is the path 1 and 2. And the C is actually path 3 and 4. This is what I written here.
Wow, incredible. Very good student. Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you. Any questions? If you want to ask a question, just ask. Okay. If you don't understand, you can just ask.
Sorry, I don't understand. I mean, okay. Sorry, I can ask.
Okay.
So this three master is very straightforward. Then there's B, right, is because of morality and meditation concentration, is it? In order to, on top of the understanding. Then the third one is you must have that wisdom of realization. Right? So these three will add up the part to become the angle of nirvana, right? Is it so?
Alan, yes, you're correct, because the answer that what you just mentioned, right, is actually the answer to.
Yeah. Because I just want to understand, because maybe I miss one of few lessons. So this one just want to understand in my terminology lah. So it's like the first is the more on the pen story like to understand about the wisdom. Second, right, it's like you understand already, but you need to adopt the two main criteria, which is the morality as well as something like deep meditation or thinking during your practice. Then on this knowledge, then after that, then to continue to practice until the level that you achieve that level of seeing emptiness directly. That's
Yes.
the last stage. Then that's the stage is okay, almost there already. I mean,
Yeah.
that's my way of how I interpret lah. I always want to interpret my own stuff. I don't understand all this. So
Alan,
that's why
you are very, very clever, leh. So actually, you everything correct. That I want to add on, which is we're talking about the B, right? The morality and the meditations, right? Teacher says that you must have a very, very good moral to go deep into the meditations. You will have a good meditations, means to say. Okay, so that's all. The rest you are correct, Ellen.
Very good. So the next question, anything else, Alan? Is it okay, the answer? Huh?
yeah, can.
Okay.
Because some of the lessons, sorry, I mean, but so that's now what you're saying. I it's like I oh my God, I was like, what's going on? Then after that, okay, I slowly come down. Then after that, then okay, I think it's like that. I think lah, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Feel free to clarify if you need to. Yeah, that's fine.
I think I need to go for like a speed learning class to learn from Sister Jess. Speeding class to clarify some of the things lah. Because I thought you're from Singapore, so I thinking of going directly to meet you for coffee. Then after that, understand maybe some things I don't know. I can ask you, but I think I heard that you're in Malaysia, so cannot. So better don't. I let me figure out myself. Then I think get my nearest teacher, this Sister Jess first.
Yeah, you can watch the recording first, and you still don't understand, you can clarify on those points that you don't understand.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so the next one will be question 14 by Jenny. She's not here. Question 14. Anybody want to take question
okay,
14?
I take
Yeah,
it, but
Ellen, go
let
ahead.
me go and find the answer. Okay.
Question
what is
14 is is
yeah.
on gacha, object that we deny.
Okay, okay. Why is it important to identify the object that we deny? Okay. So, okay, in fact, the answer, right, is if we do not know what is self-existent object that looks like if it did exist, then we can never come to realize the emptiness. Since it consists of the absence of this non-existent thing, this self-existent object is known as the object that we deny. Wow. Chim. Okay, okay, good, good, good. I think this is what I want also. Okay, okay.
This is
But I
a
don't know.
very good class. You can try to watch the class 7. Yeah, very,
Class
very interesting. Yeah, class 7 on object that we deny. And it's very something that you learn, you can put into practice. And I really love that. Yeah, I realize how important is that subject in our life.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have a case study right now. Okay, for example, during my life case study, I have a working colleague. Then we have talking. I mean, we have been working lah. But after that, don't know what happened. He has a misinterpretation of what I'm saying, but my intention is good. But somehow, the vibe that he give it to me, right, is not so good. So during the process, right, although I know that I will not go into confrontation with him, I was suppressing my so-called emotion, but I know that he is not wrong, neither do I. So is it can we say that is it this non-existing object, right? If we don't think it's exists, right, it will not affect our life, right? Can we take it as if we don't even think it, or maybe we use a bigger term called a more gratitude way of saying or even accepting the things that we coming out is like that. Is there a called a gacha or what? What is that? The term that something bad is like about to explode, but to me, we know that it's coming from me, so I don't let it explode. I keep it as calm as possible, and using another external force like gratefulness. I don't use the word suppress to calm myself down the situation. Would it apply to this situation? You understand what I'm saying? Because
Anybody want to say, everyone say something? Can we help to dissect that
this is a problem
question?
that I think I've been facing recently. I mean, there's a few so-called challenges pop up in my few days these few days and few weeks. So I was thinking it's happening again and again and again and again. Everything is all right, everything is good, but that's my emotion keep on trying to like trigger. So if the emotion is triggering, right, so does it mean it's self-existing? Because it's my emotion, but the thing might be looking in the very bright thing, but I take it as he's trying to do something bad, but I don't know why. But the overall, if people see it, it's good, but I see it, it's like, hey, something is not going on my way.
Thank you, Ellen. Yeah, Ellen is showing us a real life situation
Yes.
on this gacha. Can we each one want to say something on this? Each person say something on this part that he's. Raymond, you're muted. I see you just nod your head. Are you saying something?
Okay. Okay. No, I say okay. Everyone can say something. Okay. What Alan say, he know things come from him. But if you don't do anything, you also don't solve the issue. Because of thing is empty, it doesn't mean it's totally nothing. You know, it's your seed ripen. So you do something, similar thing, so it's ripen on your friend or your colleague. So it show it to you. If you don't do anything, your emotion, everything, you never solve the issue because it's your own seed. You must, like what you say, gratitude, but your gratitude also you must very happy he ripened your bad seed instead of, what type of gratitude you also must really understand. Oh, he actually is my seed ripened on him, but he helped me to ripen one of my best seed already. Then you say rejoice, okay, one of my best seed gone already. That is called gratitude. Otherwise, you just like treat things like empty, It's not empty, it's your seed ripen. Just like a blank white screen, everything is your seed ripen on it. Just like, okay, now you want to eat banana, but you planted the durian come out, so you got no choice, you got to eat durian. There's no banana for you. You cannot say, oh, I just ignore it, then nothing will happen. It's not. The durian is there already. You still have to solve the durian. And this is what my point.
Okay, but okay,
Okay.
if in a way, right, if I suppress the emotion, I become very calm. I look through, I think through, even before I react to it. Would it be a better way? That means like if I know that if I go and hit back or even like taking some so-called like plant, I don't say plant, that means like something that on my favor, then it may turn out to be a even more disastrous way lah. But if you keep it, then this thing I was also trying to understand. If I keep it, I will suffer like inner damage. If I voice it out.
Okay, Aaron, I know what you mean. If you say you suppress it, you still the thought there, you still planting the bad seed. But it's, of course, you never have the action confront and become immediately the condition ripen, all the rest of the bad seed ripen together. But if you suppress it, it's just like you are inside, you still got all the negative thought, you're still planting the negative seed. So the best thing is you must go and find out, when did I planted this seed to see my friend or my colleague do this to me, then you can remove the seed. It's understanding where the seed come from. It's not like, oh, I try to control, just like the psychiatrist tell you do this, do that. It's not the real cause. You must find the true correlation. Otherwise, your negative thoughts, still you are planting the negative seed. No doubt you never show to your friend or colleague.
No. Okay, maybe I want to I never plant the negative thought. I there's a switch of my mind to make it even more gentle. That means I avoid. That means my mind, another mind tell me to avoid the confrontation, be calm, then reflect, and how you face it in a overall win-win situation.
No, first thing you must realize, this is your seed. It's your seed ripen.
Okay.
No, not that I want to do anything. I just think that perhaps let teacher Rich attend to it. Okay, teacher Rich, yeah, you attend to it.
Okay.
I think we'll.
Okay, actually, what Alan is trying to do is what we typically in the worldly way, in the worldly way that we do, we can think about, okay, I have to stay calm. Okay, it's not good to be angry. I don't want to be confrontational. In the corporate world, we have to be win-win situation. I want to be grateful. You can use all these thoughts. It can help you temporarily. Yeah, but in the long run, what Raymond says is the one that you are looking into the underlying cause. But I want to address what Raymond says is on the dependent origination, the yuan qi, the cause and effect. But what Alan, our topic today right now here is on the object that we deny, gacha, things that never exist. The one that never exists is the one that, I didn't do anything. Why is he doing this to me? And that is the one that never exist, if that answer correctly to your question on that. But yeah, but Raymond is very kind. He take one step further, yeah, to recognize that it doesn't mean that there is nothing there. So in life, you see, but it's okay. You know, sometimes our emotion, we're overwhelmed. It's okay to go for the lower school. In fact, it's very, very useful, extremely useful. Like you say, yeah, I try to not to, you know, avoid that kind of confrontational. It's very useful. That is a 50-50 school. And in fact, you can go for the lower school, flavor number one, emptiness, that things will pass, this thing will pass. You know, I just control a bit lah, you know, I just don't confront, everything will be better. I try to be grateful, you know, things will pass. Yeah, it is useful. It is useful. It helps. It's not to say don't help, but we also need to recognize that you mentioned about your emotion being triggered. When our emotion is triggered, obviously that we're actually focusing on gacha. We are so used to that, and there's nothing, as long as we are still in this samsara, every one of us have it. It's just at which point in time you have it and how much you have it, you know. At different point in time, you face different kind of a negative emotion, and how high the negative emotion and how, you know, that kind of thing. It's not like all the time you're like, if you know, it's not that way. Things trigger us, shows that we are focusing on the gacha. You know, I had my son, he was doing internship with this YB Yo, a member of parliament. He has very good life. You never see him get angry. He was in the service center. Everybody praised him and said, "Oh, you're so good. We never see an angry one." You know, he's happy-go-lucky, you know. Then he was not very happy with one of the Indian guys, you know, he's in the service center, who seems to be a bit more like, he feel that Indian person, he feel that he's being discriminated. And then he always come and disturb my son. So my son, he feel a little bit like irritating. I said, you're so lucky, you know, now you find somebody to help you to practice already. I said, see, Buddha, Emily in that kind of person, you never get the chance. Now you see you get angry means that what? Means that you still have you have room for improvement. He said, okay, so you think about that. Yeah. You can avoid, no problem. That is fine. Yeah, in life, we avoid. It's not good to confront the person. It's good to be grateful. Yeah, that can help in the present moment where we feel overwhelming, where it trigger our negative emotion. You know, we don't feel good. You know, we are upset. We are, you know, something that is fine. But the moment we are focused on that, it is a gacha. And the solution is, Raymond say, think about the dependent origination, where they come from. Yeah, the moment you see where they come from, lesson class 7, remember? The gacha just disappeared. Yeah.
I know. Because one of the issue, right, I'm facing is I cannot accept that it's coming from my seed. That is the problem. I cannot accept that it's coming from my seed. So that was the trigger point, is that how come must be my past karma? I mean, why must be my past karma? You know, that was the part that was stopping me to further develop myself. I realized
I like your question, you know, Alan. I like your question because you're very honest with that. First thing, there are two parts to that. I want to know, do you agree that good come from good, bad come from bad? No? Do you agree with that principle or not?
I don't say don't agree, but it's kind of like 50-50. Or some things, I mean, sorry, I have to explain it. I believe good people will have a good karma. I mean, good returns. I don't say karma, good returns. That means like
good result. You can say good result.
Of course, you know, certain things might happen along the way that even you, I mean, some people will do good, but things may come back in a very long time lah, not now. But I did believe that you know, somehow, I mean, it's a belief, you see, the whole thing is I keep on saying, okay, 好人有好报. Okay, 好人有好报. So it's an inculcation, 好人有好报. Although that, you know, sometimes it not happen 100% every day kind of thing. You know, it's not everyday thing, but in your mind, you install that mentality. If you don't install that mentality, right, you will sway. You will just sway into the level of negativity and become a downward spiral. That's why a lot of people suffer depression because of that. If you don't have, I mean, some people might not have that strong mentality. They say, oh, everybody think me like, then everybody say something like they will affect me, that kind of thing. So as long as if you don't have that kind of strong, inskilled mentality, right, you will be affected by a lot of factors. Even maybe an ant or even a fan that blow on you. Say, "Aiya, why blow on me? I swear," or something like this. So it's we call it positivity. So that was a very interesting so-called in fact dialogue lah. In fact, I was always trying to understand, oh, what is this? Yeah. Then I don't know why I cannot accept this pen thing. Somehow it just stuck. It just
Okay.
stuck. I don't know how to
Okay.
overcome this fact.
Okay, I got it. Okay, so good thing is that at least you have some, you say, okay, I agree to a certain extent that good come from good, bad come from bad. Okay, so that part you say, okay, I agree. But that means you are on the, you don't, when you say that for the pen, you don't quite able to accept that wholly. You are stuck on some of the concept, right? So when you say good come from good, bad come from bad, you first thing we need to understand, not just because my mother tell me, or the system tell me, the culture tell me, the pen story tell us how we actually accumulate that kind of energy, that kind of imprint, that kind of vibe, into our life, right? And that create our reality. And in order to understand that, we need to accumulate wisdom seeds. So if you're kind enough for my ACI tree, can you help to coordinate in the sense that like send reminder, things like that, all these things, you will help you to collect some great seeds in the sense that because what we are learning is the ancient wisdom and we need the seeds. So we need the chance for us to collect those seeds. And that can be either you share, or if I don't know how to share, I can help to coordinate the class, like sending reminder to the students, to coordinate that. You can consider about that. I'm just asking for your help. If you are willing to, please let me know. Then we accumulate the seeds for us as time goes by. We suddenly, like, we are able to understand. Yeah. And the second part I want to address this one would be, that one is generally on the pen. I do understand the wisdom. I still stuck on that. Normal, that's okay. We need to accumulate the seeds for that. Okay. The second part will be, I think you mentioned about like what is happening in your office, your colleague, right? You cannot accept is that you don't know why this person is doing that to me. Right or not? You don't know why, if you say good come from good, bad come from bad, 中国德国, 中国德国. What I mean is that if I put watermelon seed, I will get watermelon fruits. I cannot be getting tomato or banana or durian. All right. It's just that we don't see the connection. And how to see the connection would be, we try to keep our 3-time book, checking the 10 non-virtues, even before we take the vows. Like myself, people tell me when I first learn, I said, maybe I never do this kind of thing, I cannot see the connection and I'm not happy. I got a lot of gacha, I'm angry, upset with a lot of things because I don't think I did it. I don't think I deserve it, you see. And I don't think why I do like that, why the person do like that to me. But as time goes by, as I check that, I realize that I have been doing that in a smaller way without me realizing it. Yeah. And so I'm trying to clean up my behavior. It's not like one day you clean everything. I understand, but it takes time for us to change our habit. And as we change that, our environment start to change, the people start to change. Yeah. So you can start.
I did see the connection. But somehow I don't know why I cannot accept it. I see the connection. I saw things. Basically, I saw him doing this to me, right? I know that I saw what I did.
Something
Suddenly,
similar in the past.
very simple. No, straight away, when he do this to me, right, I straight away have the image, I know why he's showing this me. But that one stop means that why must be I planted this? Something like
Yeah.
there's another channel in, right, to tell me, right?
Ellen,
Yeah,
can
I
I
did
just check with you? When you say you saw it, are you referring to like you saw how your past behavior that you've done something similar in a way to create this result?
you go, he get I got like
Yeah.
what he did to me, right? Like
Yeah.
right now he say to me, right?
Yeah.
There is another shadow beside me telling me, yes, I did it before. There is
Did you see the connection, how you did it in the past or not? The behavior
yes.
that you did.
Yo,
Yes. Then is great.
I somehow I saw something. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But that's another one coming in. You know, another vision. Yeah. Why? I mean, this is
Okay.
that thing that come here is a very small thing only, you know. But this one is like shouting at me, you know. But that one is like maybe I was like my father asked me to do this like later lah, something like this only. That maybe subconsciously I don't want to do only.
Yeah. Understand.
Subconsciously, I'm not even like saying no. Like in my mind, I like for my father said, hey, do this. In my mind, I said, why again? Something like this.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that's good enough. So that is already step one, very rejoiceable, Ellen. You found that connection. And then you just cannot connect why I'm doing this very small thing. Why is he doing that to me? Yeah,
Yes.
why? Because of the seeds grow. Second principle of karma, seeds grow. Like if I put a banana, I put a durian seed, it's very small, but you look at the fruits. So they grow. They multiply. You put money in your bank, 1 million, they don't come out 1 million, right?
That
So
was the part that I don't align. I was like,
yeah,
how come?
yeah,
You know, that one is a so
yeah,
small thing. Oh.
yeah,
That's why
they grow.
that one I don't agree. I said, how come I do so small thing, but in the end it's just boom, so big to me. Hey, hello. Then that means I can forever cannot make any mistake, even my consciously. That means I'm a saint. I need to be a saint.
You can do the 4 power, yeah, and then slowly you become more and more pure. Yeah, it's like you just think about your pocket, your black seeds and white seeds, right? What you see is true, you know. If you look at if it is in this relationship, then forever we can never become enlightened. But the fact that we can do 4 power, we can clean it up. The fact that we can collect good seeds, right? And then your white seeds will get more and more, just like why people can get rich. You know, Genting founder, you know, in Malaysia, he was a poor man. If things is linear, he forever cannot become rich. I always believe in miracle. I see it myself. You put money, you know, a lot of people told me many years ago, I think 20 years ago, Public Bank, when it was first listed, if you bought 1 share, they just say 1 share only. Now it's already 1 million. But we never question, why? I only buy 1 only. Why is it so much money? We never questions, right? And we think that, oh, I deserve it. Yeah, I'm smart. I plan, you know, I got a very good foresight for the investment. But when we do something which is, I mean, negative things come to our life, generally, nobody want that, isn't it? So we cannot see why it is so big and so ugly. I didn't do this type of thing. Yeah, but seeds grow. Just think about the money in the bank. You want your money grow, right? You don't question and say, hey, how come I just put this on? How come so much money already? I think that day, just talking about money, I had these shares, you know, and then it already more than 100% return. Can you believe that? You see? So why? I didn't do anything that was slipping, and then the price just go up. Yeah. So seeds grow. Yeah. Seeds grow. So as long as we accept slowly, there are things that we cannot see with our eyes. Trees even grow. I cannot see with my eyes. As time goes by, you see the tree grow. Also, you can see Emerald's daughter getting bigger, taller. You see, my kids last time so small. Now they're all so big already. Where they come from? Okay. Hey, how come so big already? Why I never do anything? Why you do so big already? So they grow. So just like our karma, same thing, they grow. And if we understand emptiness correctly, you can see why we can become enlightened. When I first learned, I cannot see. There's no way we can become enlightened. It's impossible. But now I see the possibility there. Because things are empty and therefore it can become anything. And therefore I can clean up my seeds. And therefore I can become anything. I have a lot of miracles that make me be able to believe, Ellen, so keep it up. Please do your practice like myself. I just another quick one. I was doing kindergarten for more than a decade. Actually, I was trained as a chartered accountant, but I left my profession to take care of my kids because I love family life is number one for me. So I actually just left everything, take care of my kids. Then I opened a kindergarten. I'm owner lah, kindergarten. And I took care of kids for decade. Everybody call me teacher in my area. Everybody call me teacher because I speak to kids for so long. You notice I speak like a kid, right? So they always say, how come you don't treat me like a kid? And then would you believe after so many years, I left the industry. My kids all grow up. I want to go back to corporate. I got no confidence, Ellen. I really left for so long. I really got no confidence, So I've been doing charity. And then one day I met my ex-colleague. Then he became a very, very successful consultant in this industry. I didn't know he was so successful already. So I met him there. When he's to office, only I realized, wow, he is so damn successful, I didn't know. And he opened the door for me to go to these all these listed big companies, right? And if you think about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if things happen in that way, forever I cannot become where I am, Ellen. I'm not trying to boast, but I'm an independent, I'm a non-executive director of 2 public listed companies. Actually 3, I just resigned one. Now I arrange my portfolio. I want good company. Those not so good one, I resign, okay? So I got 2 companies. So that would not happen. Would you believe a kindergarten teacher? It's not possible. So miracle can happen. If things like is 1, 2, 3, forever, I cannot reach that stage, Ellen. I was not trained in that area. I have no experience in that area. I know nothing about board of directors and corporate governance. I have been housewife for so long and managed my kindergarten business. I'm nowhere there. I cannot even speak properly. You see the way I speak, I'm trying to learn. Okay. Yeah, I've been learning to speak like an adult. Yeah. So, and that made me believe that miracles do happen. Yeah, seeds, they grow. Good and bad, not just the good, not just the good, but also the bad. And they keep. I'm very happy in my life, and I tested for that. It happened so many miracles in my life, and yeah, including the money seeds, yeah. So my stock doubled more than 100% for the first time. So damn happy. I didn't check every day. Then I checked, I said, what happened now? Did it increase now? We are not speculating, but the company really have very good future. Very good future. So have faith. Good come from good, bad come from bad. I'm not coming from, I don't born with everything, you see, but when I look back in my life, that's why I'm so thankful. I'm really very thankful. When I first learned like you, I don't trust, not to say I don't trust, I don't understand also. I don't understand, but learning after a while, that I tell myself, I have to test it out, not just intellectually debate, I must use it in my life and show me if it is true. Okay, show me. I got nothing to lose. Show me. So I practice a while. You must be really so focused, like, okay, people say do 4 steps. Yeah, I do 4 steps once in a while. Did you really 100% put your heart into doing that? I did that. I said, I take the challenge. I never test on. I want to take the challenge. Prove it to myself. If I prove it no, then I say, bye-bye. I don't want to study anymore. I'm the type, okay. So I said, okay, prove it to myself. Study after a while, intellectually we understand. It's good to debate, but put it into practice as well. Start with the small one. I always start with the small one. Then finally I said, I think my life changed a lot, but not measurable. Maybe just a feeling. I was thinking that way, How do I know? I said, okay lah. Then okay, I want to plant money seeds. Money seeds sure can count. They cannot run away. If my money double, the money is there. I cannot say that because I feel happier, because he is nicer to me. That is not enough. That is your perception, your feeling right now. So have faith. Good have to come from good. If it's not right now, you say you cannot change, right? You cannot be, because it's already a tree. I like to call it, Geshe say, dry cement. You cannot change the present moment. You cannot change the present moment. But you can only believe because of that. my response, the next response, I want to be kind. I want to be kind. Even though it's hard, I try to be kinder, not 100%. So you try to avoid, but you try to be kind. You must try to be kind. Avoiding is okay, 50-50 school. You can rely on that first. But at the same time, you must try. I want to respond kinder. I want to respond properly. I know I don't like it. I show the face, but I try. Yeah. Yeah. And that will change your life. It's not like immediately you listen, you can do that. It's not. I don't do that immediately also. But because I try, and the power of trying, the struggle plant very, very powerful seeds. Trust me. Okay. If you do that, I will think that you'll surely get the results. I have another class, the younger group. I always tell that you follow my ACI class, okay? You learn everything. If you still don't achieve your goal, you come and see me. You come and see me. Right now, you listen, you apply. You listen, you apply. Okay? It's okay to debate. It's all right, good. But must also try it out. Okay, think about that. Huh? It's a dry cement. You cannot change. This moment cannot change. But what is the next moment that you do is the one that change your future reality. The one where we are angry at the person is our gacha. The one that we are angry at is our gacha, because we are angry at him because we think that he's doing that to me without me doing anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't contribute to that. He just want to trigger me. He just want to do something that make me that kind of thing is a gacha. Yeah. But he is already a dry cement. You cannot change him right now. But you can change him in the future with the current action. Maybe you cannot do it to him, so you try to avoid. You can do it to other people. Once you catch, you say you know what you've been doing, right? You do it to other people. You try to do, let's say if I know that I am, sometimes I meet somebody, you just want to, you look at the face, you already tak boleh tahan already. You already get very, so you try to avoid first. But you recognize that, okay, I have done something like that. So I try not to do this thing again. You do to other people. Do to other people to accumulate the seeds. Yeah. Okay, so let's think about that. Okay, very good question. I really love student like Ellen. Last time I got another class also. Wow, they asked so many this type of question. Yeah. Ellen, can we move on while you think about that? Okay, good. Yeah. So next question will be question. Which number is that?
15.
15, yeah. Who is doing question 15?
Teacher Rach, can I just say something?
Yeah.
I just want to praise you. You are so well controlled just now when you explain to Ellen's questions. That's amazing. It's
Thank
good.
you so much. Thank you. We are all learning. We are all in samsara. Yeah, we are all trying. We are not always that good. Yeah.
I want to add on one thing, because actually this gacha, Ellen, this one is what Teacher Rich gave us. To stop negative emotion, one must catch the gacha. Let it come and let it go. Don't communicate with your gacha. Okay? So you don't communicate with your gacha, right? Then you can achieve it. Because being a good student, right, you must keep on practicing also. Okay? Okay, now let me do the question 15.
Thank you. Please.
Explain the three different perceptions of the three different people in the metaphor of the magic show. Who are the three types of real people that these three represent? Okay, the answer is here. A magician in ancient India throws a small stick on the ground, utter a magic incantation, and sprinkles some special powder in the area. This makes people who've been standing there see the stick as a horse or cow. Other people join the crowd later. They don't see the animal because they weren't there when the spell was cast. So now got to explain the first, what it mentions there. So the spectator see a horse and believe that there is one there. Okay. The magician see a horse as well. Since the spell affect him too, but knows it's not real and don't believe in it. The latecomer neither see a horse nor believe that one is there. So the latecomer is in the direct perception of emptiness, okay? The spectator are like a person who has not yet seen emptiness directly. Since they see things as self-existence and also believe that they are, the magician is like a bodhisattva who has seen emptiness directly, but who is not now in the direct perceptions of emptiness. Things still appear to them to be self-existence, but they don't believe what. The latecomer are like someone who is not a Buddha, but who is in the direct perceptions of emptiness. Things neither appeared as self-existence to them, nor they believe them at that time to be self-existence. So, in fact, the answers is very long, but very detailed. It's very, very clear here. Okay, so need to explain. I think no need, right, Alan? Sorry, I think it's very clear lah. Here is talking about the magician, the spectators, and the latecomer. So the spectators is the persons who have not seen the direct emptiness, the emptiness directly. Okay, so that's why he believed the thing is there. Whereas the magicians, he have seen the emptiness, direct emptiness. That's why therefore he didn't believe that the horse is there. He actually still see the horse because he actually get the spell. So the latecomer is, they are not Buddha, but they are in the direct perceptions of emptiness at that moment. Yeah. So the things don't appear as self-existence, and they also don't believe that at that time to be self-existence.
Very good. Remember to think when you read the explanation, try to relate to how it is a 50-50. See why it is perceived in that way. Yeah, try to see how it's related in that way, 50-50. The three situations tell us why they have different reality, because 50-50. And if you apply it in our life, right, things that happen around us, 50-50. 50% you think come from that thing, 50% we can think about the problem as an opportunity. We can think of 危机, like it's a problem, economic crisis, but people see it as an opportunity. During the pandemic, a lot of business closed down, but you can see it as an opportunity and you take advantage of this online delivery, all these digital, all these online website coming up for sale, delivery, right? Yeah. So 50-50. You can think about the pandemic, 50% and you say, oh yeah, finish lah, die lah. Okay, then is the other 50% how you look at it. That's why you say die lah. So 50-50. Okay, that situation actually is telling us on that. Okay, take note of that if you can read in that line, that will be even more one level higher.
Actually, when you explained the 50-50 the other time, right, I was thinking that how it actually relate to the questions, but now you actually give a second explanations, right? Yeah, it makes a more clearer sense.
Okay, so let's do question 16. Lynn is not here, but her question will be answered by Emerald, right? Yeah.
Yes, the question is write out the reasoning called the emptiness of one or many. So the answer, consider the three kinds of knowledge. They don't exist truly because they neither exist truly as one thing, nor do they exist truly as many things. They are, for example, like a reflection of an image in a mirror. So I think that this related to logic and analysis. So to understand that, we need to work hard in learning and studying and contemplate it in meditation and cook it in meditation to understand well.
Thank you. If you want to understand this emptiness of one and many, also attend both classes. When I first learned of this one, I cannot see how this is logic and I cannot see how this is being applied. So you have to, this is in class, both class. I think it's class 8 and 9, if I'm not mistaken. Class 8 and class 9, yeah. So they're related. So class 9 is the one that really they prove that if things cannot exist really as one, once I prove that already, then I don't have to prove 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the same logic. Yeah. So think about that. I think class 9 I cover very thoroughly on that. I study so many times. Okay. So, okay, thank you so much, Emma. Anything you want to add on that?
I have nothing, teacher.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, yeah, teacher. That means when you said when they are neither exist truly as one thing, nor do they exist truly as many things. So, do they really exist? I mean, when you all reading out this, right, I got the image of that Bruce Lee, right? When they try to fight, right, there's a lot of mirror. You know, the mirror around him. Then it's like I'm the real self, but there's so many Bruce Lee around me because they were surrounded by mirror. So I'm trying to understand, right? In your heart, is Alan exist? In my heart, do you even exist? That means that right now we are in Zoom. Right now I see you, teacher Rachel, but because it's through my eyes, you exist. Is it through my perspective, or am I seeing the real you?
Very good questions. Teacher Emera, you want to answer that?
No, teacher H, because I see that I just my answer is to cook it in your meditation.
Oh, okay, thank you. So, yeah, it's true you have to really cook in your meditation, but I would like to answer Alan's question. It's a very good questions, you know. So he's asking us, he said, now in the Zoom, he's looking at me. He said, do I exist or not? So he's questioning, do I exist? Or is it only his, what is it, like in his mind only, you know, all these things? Do I exist or not? That's why the keyword is really. Remember the really. Do I really exist? It's not that nothing at all. Yeah, like it's not like I'm imagining. There's nobody there. Ellen, you're just imagining. And Raymond never exists. You're just imagining. Okay, it's only in your mind. Okay? So you can do what you want. It's not in that context. But what they are trying to say is that Raymond doesn't exist really. Means that from his own side. What he really exists is 50-50. There are parts that I take from Raymond. You know, I look at his shape and color, all these things. And then there's a 50% here. There's the image that come from my mind and lay on him and say, oh, he's Raymond. He's a nice person. He's very, 很尽责, very diligent. Okay. He's very nice to his wife. Things like that, you know. So these are labels that come from me, the 50%. He's not from his own side. So everyone has a unique experience of Raymond. How many Raymond are there? How many Raymond are there? Yeah, now how many Raymond? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 people here. There are 6 different perceptions of Raymond, unique to each one of us. And I'm not saying that he doesn't exist, and I'm not saying that he exists in the way that I described just now, but it is unique to me, 50-50. Okay, So I hope bring that to your meditation. Teacher Emerald already said. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Question 18, Raymond, and then question 19, Jaslyn.
Okay. Question 18. Must read the question right. In the section of the commentary known as the text of Maitreya, a debater comes and argues that Maitreya has no state of mind aspiring to fulfill his own needs. And so he has written the ornament of realization only for the sake of others. Perhaps the debater is assuming that Maitreya is already a Buddha. If he does assume this, what mistake has he made? Okay, he has mixed the open path of Buddhism with the secret path of Buddhism. In the secret teaching, Maitreya is considered to be a fully enlightened being already. In the open teaching, he is not yet so. In a presentation of the open teaching, one should never mix in the secret teaching, which are meant only for specially qualified disciples. The open teaching are also known as the way which is shared by the open and secret teaching, while the secret teaching are known as the way which is not shared. So, any questions?
No question because I want to go back.
Okay.
So I will do the last one. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
The 8th century master Dharmakirti, in his root text on Buddhist logic, says that two elements must be present for Tantra to work. Name them. Okay. This is a very straightforward question. So the two elements that must be present for Tantra to work are: the persons who has spoken the Tantra must be a being of exceptional spiritual power. And the persons who practice the Tantra must be the person who is leading a very pure life. So this is the two answers to the questions. Okay.
Did you notice that it's also the 50-50? Did you notice that or not?
No, like
Is it 50%? The person who gave you the tantric practice, someone with exceptional, holy. Another 50%, we ourselves have to keep our morality.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
So
that.
So the first answer, right, which is the persons who actually give us the Tantra. So that is the 50%. Am I right? So then the 50% is ourselves. We practice it. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Yay, we complete ACI 2 nicely. Wow, super rejoiceable. Ellen, can I ask you to lead us on a dedication? Would you like to do that for us?
How to dedicate? I don't know how to dedicate to have the list.
Okay, then Teacher Emerald will show us.
Ah.
Teacher Emerald, can you just kindly show us? Would you like to do the dedication?
Okay, I just read the dedication. The goodness. Yes. So I just read the dedication to everyone. Okay. And by the goodness of what I have just done, we have just done, may all beings complete the collection of merit and wisdom, and thus again the two ultimate bodies that merit and wisdom make. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
One last question now. Is
Okay.
it all the teaching, I mean, that we are having right now is 50-50, mostly?
For ACI 2, yes, Ellen. ACI
That
2,
means
we are wearing the hats of 50-50 school.
50-50. So
Yeah.
you can say that right now we're adopting the 50-50. So
Yes.
when can fully accept that whole concept?
Sorry again. Yeah.
Now, because right now we keep on
Yeah.
saying that everything is 50 because 50
Yeah.
must be coming from somewhere, but 50 is I need to possess it. It's like your character, your morality, your possession of your perspective. So it's 50 come from you, 50 come from
Okay.
external
Yeah.
source.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
when you can form that total enlightenment, which these two will merge into one.
Every moment you're doing 50-50, you know. Every moment, every reality, every experience is 50-50 right now. It's not when. Every moment it is 50-50, including the enlightenment, everything. 50-50. You look at this thing, you can look at it as a good thing. You can, even like the Buddha. Buddha is in front of you. Do you see Buddha? If you don't see Buddha, 50-50 ma. I don't have the seats to see the Buddha. So it's not in my reality. If I have a different seats, I see the Buddha in front of me.
So it means that Buddha also, in a way, when you go enlightenment, is also 50-50.
No, we are talking about the 50-50 school here. So if you are questioning that 50-50, every single thing, every experience, every day, every moment is 50-50, all the way from now to death to enlightenment. Everything is 50-50. The fact that I've taken these seats, these lousy seats, and therefore I have to die 50% from me, and therefore I say it is death. The process that is happening, I name it death. I'm not saying it's not happening at all. It's a 50-50. So forget about the death, forget about the enlightenment. Think about the current situation. Okay. Economic crisis. I like practical thing. You can see 50% from the environment, 50% you can see as a crisis, it affects you. You can see it as a 50% you can earn money from it. You can see that it's an opportunity. Or you can see it as a threat. 50-50.
That will form your world.
Your reality. Yeah, your world,
My
correct.
reality.
Yes, your world. Every moment that form your reality, your
That
world.
is very interesting, really, because the thing that we are projecting to you, right? We have the right to change it. It really depends on our positivity. Because things come in may be bad, but if we always do it thinking good, right? Then the world will be a very beautiful place because we always think good, ma.
But you don't
Even
know,
though
some people, let's say people have problem, right? Do they think that they can think differently? They don't know. They choose the 50%. Their mind automatically choose that 50%. So they form that reality. And then the moment they come to me and tell you, oh, this is the pen, this is how your reality, then their 50% change already. Then they look at it in a different perspective. Right? Let's say I have this annoying boss that yell at me, right? So I'm very angry, ma. So 50-50, right? And then the moment after somebody explained to me about this thing, then I said, yeah lah, maybe he's not that bad after all. He's quite kind to us. He gives us bonus, Then my 50% change already, Right. So every moment we are doing the 50-50. Yeah. Like right now you have some input. You have some input from today's class. Your 50% change already. Then you look at things, yeah.
Then you keep on practicing. So basically, you keep on
Yes.
downloading the correcting, downloading and practice. Then somehow your world will change because your mind, your
Exactly.
intention will change. Even though the bad thing
Exactly.
comes to you, right? If the whole economy come crashing down or world crashing down, you also think that it's good because it's your world.
It is not just the 50%, you see, there are many everybody have a unique experience, like I like to look at it like during, like we say, during the 60s or 70s, Malaysia is so poor. Rache Lim, our this Genting founder, what is his name already? Suddenly can't slip my mind. Okay, so the 50% from him, he see the potential on the hill where nobody see. So it's 50-50. And then right now we say, oh yeah, it's so good, I buy Genting shares. And now only we see the 50-50.
Now we only envy and see.
Yeah, now we only envy we see.
Interesting.
Okay. Think about that. And keep on, watch the recording, please. I put in a lot of effort for that. Okay, help me plant good seeds. So you watch my bank account, my passive income, ting, 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 will increase.
No, I like the part. I like the part is 50-50. At least we can change the world. You know,
Yes,
it's
we
not
can.
now it's like it's not about accepting the seed anymore. It's about I got to be very positive. I look at it every positive. Then it's about make your what is that called the kacha, but kacha is the kacha to control it. Yeah, control it. Make it even smaller and smaller and smaller and disappear. So the moment it disappear, everything will be beautiful. That was the part that I think the whole process of transformation.
Yeah. Yeah, right. So keep it up, keep practicing. Okay, now we see some lights at the end of the tunnel. Okay. And I hope to see everyone back in ACI 3. I'll post the link. It's not ready. I'm still chasing the ACI team for that. Okay. So please keep coming. And I wish you happy holiday and see you back in, I don't know, when is the date? September 5th. Yeah. Okay.